power forward, John Collins. At point guard, Colin Sexton. At the other guard position, Jordan Clarkson. At center, Walker Kessler. At the other forward position, Lauri Markkanen. The head coach of the visiting team is Will Hardy. Let's meet your Orlando Magic. At shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 0, Anthony Black. At guard, 6'3", number 20, Markel Fultz. At center, 6'10", number 34, Wendell Carter Jr. At forward, 6'10", number 22, Franz Wagner. At forward, 6'10", number 5, Paolo Banchero.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. The 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. And it's Sexton in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Black is out there with Markel Fultz. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. And some preseason NBA games taking place out of the country. Greg, it's been a great way for the NBA to extend its global outreach.
It gives fans outside of North America a chance to see the stars play. Seems like a great way for the players to try something new, and I'm guessing this one sticks around.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Buries it from three-point range.
Anytime you can set up Markkanen off the catch, you have a good chance of coming away with points.
Out left to the wing. Banchero against Collins. Back to Fultz. 4 on the shot clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Man, how about the intensity that Fultz is bringing? Doesn't back down from the challenge. Steps up and delivers even while being hit.
Now, here's Clarkson. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markel Fultz. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Collins finds Clarkson. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And Smitty taking a look at John Collins here. A big man with considerable versatility.
He's a talented big for sure, Kevin. I'd like to see him become a little more consistent from the outside. If he's able to do this, he could be really dangerous.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Kessler. Passes it to Collins. With the crossover. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Here's Black. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
First one falls for him. Smitty, always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
Now, here's Markkanen. His last outing, 16 points for him. And the pass to Kessler. Stolen by Carter. Wagner on the wing. Shoots over Clarkson. And that one's good. Wagner.
His instincts are on display here. Folks, a really good passer excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
For a free t-shirt.
Checked in for Walker Kessler.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Paolo Banchero.
A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
Utah has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. It's tipped. It's stolen by Fultz. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Banchero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Markkanen down low. Banchero's there.
Man, that's a full stretch on that block by Banchero, using all of his length.
Mr. Black. Here's Banchero. Fires the three. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. Will it go? Another miss by Utah.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Lets the three fly. And it's Banchero missing. Jazz trail by 4. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Markkanen against Wagner. Shot by Collins, no good. To the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Clippers. Banchero outside. Wagner has screen on Clarkson. Banchero gets it to go from beyond the arc. Banchero's got 8 points.
And he's one of those guys that just keeps coming at you. Paolo Banchero is special.
Utah calls timeout. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
The 407.
So for the Magic, Joe Ingles is checked in for Franz Wagner. Suggs comes in for Black. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. .52 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Abaji. They need this one. Rebounded by Anthony. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Banchero, right side. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Olynyk. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Banked in off the glass.
Doing work inside. Nice finish by Taylor Horton Tucker.
Anthony taking his time here. Carter with the screen. From the arc. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Man, what a way to start this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And so it's Orlando with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Preseason in the NBA, and it's great to have you with us. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Steve, there's a whole lot of young talent throughout the NBA, but which players to you stand out above the rest?
Kevin, there's the obvious ones like Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, SGA, John Moran, and Anthony Edwards. They are consistently growing as players. I am keeping my eye on a guy like Evan Mobley. He could be an all-time great defender.
We'll see both the Wagners out there, Franz at 3 and Mo on the block. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Isaac in at the 4 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Time now for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Jazz let me know the status. And this is an unfortunate injury, potentially devastating. Wow, to see him get hurt in the preseason would be devastating to this team that was looking to get off to a hot start. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
I mean, a devastating blow, to say the least.
Jazz trail by 12. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, DA. Thanks. Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Black comes in for Suggs, and it's Fultz in for Cole Anthony.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
Magic leading by 8. Isaac left side. Passes to Wagner. 2 points. That one goes. Wagner's got his first bucket in this one.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And it's in there. And now a 12-point Magic lead.
And Fultz can pretty much score from any area, even inside when the D's all over him. Love how composed he is.
Collins kicks to Sexton. Takes a three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Markkanen passes to Horton Tucker. A three-pointer off the mark. Orlando leading by 12.
And for a guard, Taylor Horton Tucker has elite strength and length.
GA, he weighs around 230, has a 7'1" wingspan, and he's athletic. And it really shows up on the defensive end, guarding multiple positions.
Wagner with a screen for Isaac. Pocket two. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
11 feet away. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic over Sexton. Fultz, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Sexton on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Outside, Markkanen. Another miss by Utah. Magic leading by 14. Black in the post, defended by Horton Tucker. Black kicks to Fultz. Isaac a screen on Sexton. Bobbed up there for Isaac. 35 seconds left in the first half. Jazz trail by 16. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. He's defended by Wagner. Dishes it to Sexton. And there's the pass to Hendricks. Here's Horton Tucker. With a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Good on the triple. Isaac's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
And so it's Orlando taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. Next game is their first chance to get a road win in the new fresh season. I'm expecting them to bring some fire, some hot sauce intensity for that barbecue chicken.
But not too much hot sauce. I know how you slather that stuff on your combo plates.
And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the Magic.
Well, you see they've caught fire with their shooting. And a big part of that is his shot selection. Getting the right guys in the right spots. You've done your job then.
Yeah, they're beating up that defense, moving them around, having them look like scrambled eggs with cheese and waffles.
Making me hungry.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
NBA preseason action underway once again. Glad to have you with us. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So on the floor for Utah, Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. The 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. Sexton against Fultz.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Jordan Clarkson is showing off his ups.
Magic leading by 20. Pass to Banchero. Jacks up a 3. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Pass to Sexton. Back to Kessler. And he dunks it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Fultz looking around. Passes it to Banchero. Here's the 3. Another miss by Banchero. Jazz trail by 18. Clarkson for 3. Unable to get that one. Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Back to Fultz from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Fultz has got 7 points in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Puts up a 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Black. He's covered by Clarkson. Banchero against Collins. And stolen by Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Clarkson on the wing. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the screen. Fires from way outside. Clarkson missing again.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Steve, when you analyze Colin Sexton's game, what do you think his strengths are?
Well, Kevin, certainly it's his scoring, but he's also dependable at helping run the offense, too. He's what you call an effective combo guard. The length of Carter helping him there, a prime-time threat to finish off alley-oops.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Utah calls timeout.
Win Sexton can be in the lobby for a free t-shirt.
Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Carter. And it's Joe Ingles in for Wagner. Utah also making some changes. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Walker Kessler. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Lauri Markkanen. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The pass to Clarkson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They're trailing, but they are really battling, working the ball down low, getting good looks in the paint. The inside game much improved from where it was in the first half.
Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
Pass to Horton-Tucker. Offline with his three. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Orlando. The feed to Black. Back to Ingles. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Ingles has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
And finished off by Collins.
Sharing the wealth, Jordan Clarkson with a nice pass.
Magic leading by 21. Now Fultz. 7 points in the game. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. Fultz has got 10 points in the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And nicknamed the flamethrower for a reason. Clarkson can light it up with the best of it.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back as our coverage continues of the NBA preseason. The Jazz shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Okeke in at the power forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
To the wing right side. They set the pick. Here's Suggs. Good on the three-point shot.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Suggs has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Horton-Tucker, the pass to Markkanen. Picked by Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Horton-Tucker. Covered by Anthony. Markkanen against Wagner. And Wagner over to help. Here's Abaji. It's good from long range.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
outside Anthony. What do you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg? Some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Markkanen finds Olynyk. Here's Horton Tucker, and Utah another three.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Here's Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Olynyk, a screen on Anthony. Here's Horton Tucker. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Payton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and of course CP3 is still going.
Howard's checked in for Vaughn. Here's Howard. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Sexton with it. Now Anthony defending. 1:52 left in the game. Howard with the steal. Anthony dishes to Howard. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Orlando.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Markelle Fultz.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
No good from Howard. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Kessler passes to Sexton. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Okeke passes to Anthony. Wagner kicks to Anthony. Howard with it. He's guarded by Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Howard. Another miss by Howard. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Pass to Clarkson. Left side Collins. Back to Markkanen. Here's Sexton. No good there. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
We're glad you joined us, folks, for this preseason game. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Markelle Fultz.